so Jesus sent them out. And it says that at the end of the deal, they fed over 5,000 men and all their families, and there was food left over. But this is what the disciples brought back to Jesus. A couple of little fish and a few rolls. The smallest basket that Captain D sells has more in it than what they brought to Jesus. But this is what the disciples brought back to him. And so the disciples are sitting there and they see that there's not much food in this little old basket. They look out and they see this great crowd. And they watch Jesus meticulously take that little bit of food and disperse it out so it feeds everybody. And then they realize how much is left over. They seen this. They seen Jesus right there take a little of nothing and bust it up and use it to feed everybody. And it doesn't say a few days, it doesn't say next week, it doesn't say in a couple of months. He said, hey, let's go over here. Literally, when we started reading this text, Jesus put the disciples in the boat and said, hey, you guys go over here. I'll meet you there when I get through. I'm fixing to tell everybody bye. So he had fed them, let them eat, told the disciples to gather up what was left, and then he said, okay, guys, y'all go. But here's what God spoke to me about that. How many times in Matt Knoll's own life have I seen God do miraculous things? Things I can't explain. Things society says, things doctors say, things bankers say, marriage counselors say, it shouldn't happen. There's no way that your marriage should go through what y'all went through and still survive. There's no way that your family should go through the loss of this or that or him or her and survive. There's no way you should have lost this job and your family still be together. There's no way. But yet God took something that was very small to the world and looked like our whole life. And yet you're sitting here this morning. But yet too many times we'll find ourselves like the disciples. Because it said when the storms were coming and they were rowing as hard as they could, they didn't get it. Because they had just seen something miraculous happen in their lives, something miraculous that Jesus had done. But their hearts were hardened. And I had to read, like I said, I was reading through all the whatever you call the different versions of the Bible. But this is what the Message says. In verse 52 it says, because it had not penetrated their hearts. This morning, that storm you're going through, this morning, that wreck that you just came out of, this morning, that thing in your life that's going on right now that you don't feel like you're going to get through, I want to encourage you to think back. Maybe it was yesterday. Maybe it was last year. But what is it in your life that you can look back on and realize how awesome God was, how awesome God showed up in your life? What a miraculous thing He did. He brought you through. But this morning, don't let your heart be hard. Because the waves and the wind are not near as big as they think they are. All we got to do is cry out. I've had a broken leg before. I'm not proud to say that, by no means. But as I was driving to the emergency room with Mallory that night, I couldn't help but think back to the time how God had brought us through the last time. I couldn't help but think that He provided and took care of us in ways that blew my mind. Through that, I'm able to have peace as we go through this. But this morning, I'm not trying to make it about me. What storm is it in your life that you're going through? What wreck is it in your life that you're going through? Maybe this morning, you've heard everything I said, and you're like, well, hey, I didn't just come out of a storm. I'm not going through a wreck right now. Let me tell you something. Better hold tight to something. Because it's fixing to hit you like a ton of bricks. I'm not a prophet, I'm just telling you. It's a fact of life. So when the storms come in your life, and you feel like you're rowing against the wind, and you feel like the transportation you're in, the canoe is not the yacht you want to be in as you go through this. He's right there. And the whole reason I miss this a minute ago, The whole reason God really spoke to me is why Jesus was going to continue walking across the water as he watched them struggle and fight. The whole reason he was going to continue down the road to Emmaus is when he formed you, he gave you something called free will. So today, you have two choices in there. Number one, you can choose to keep fighting, keep rolling, or push on through. But Jesus intended to walk by because he wanted them to cry out with him. He wants you to cry out with him this morning. What is it? What's storm, what wreck are you going through this morning that you need to cry out? What storm, what wreck is it you're going through this morning that you need to remember where he brought you from before? I don't know who that's for. It might be for every single one of you. I don't know. But I couldn't get away with sharing that. I tried all week to get away from sharing this morning. So I don't know who you are, and I know Sunday morning is a time to share the gospel, but this morning I just feel like life's real, and somebody's here this morning going through a wreck, so we're going to close, but I just want to pray for you. I don't know who you are. Like I said, it might be all of you, it might be one of you. But as we close, I'm just going to ask you to cry out. Remember what it was that God brought you to, and cry out to him. And I promise you will get your burden. Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, I come to you this morning, God, just in all of who you are. God, it blows my mind the things that I don't understand about you, God, the things I can't wrap my mind around. But God, I know your word's true. And God, I know this morning that somebody's sitting here broken, hurting, and they feel like they're rowing against the wind, they're rowing against the waves. They might feel like this morning that you're nowhere around. God, there's not a doubt in my mind you're right there. And all it would take is for you to simply cry out. God, I pray that they're not like the disciples this morning. God, I pray that they would realize the times in their lives where you have brought them through stuff that society, that the world says there's no way, that it must have just been a coincidence, but we know that it was you. God, I pray that you would soften their hearts. God, you would give them a peace about the storm, about the wreck. God, I just pray you get their heart. God, I pray they would invite you. God, I love you so much. I thank you so much for this church. I thank you for the people that are here. I just praise you this morning for who you are. God, I love you, and I ask all the same in your precious name. Amen. All right, God. Yes, ma'am.
I got a text stating they left camp at 10 o'clock. That's about 10. So, we got about, 45 more minutes? They should be here.
Yes, ma'am. So if you got teenagers and you just want to hang out for a little while, they should be here in 30 minutes or 35 minutes, something like that. Okay. All right, so about 40, 45 minutes.